Hello everyone, this is Cyclone here back with another update on the tropics. It is June 11th, 7:54 a.m. Eastern Time, and today I'll be giving you a quick update on the tropics. It looks quiet, but we're just going to be talking about what the future could look like and what is going on in the tropic as of right now. Whether they're in the Atlantic Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean, Eastern Pacific, and even Central Pacific. So let's get into the video. Also, if you want to see more content like this and watch all my videos and get any updates on the tropics, please subscribe to my channel. This is Cyclone here, and turn those post notification bells on, and that'll really help a lot. And let's get into the video. So this is from the National Hurricane Center as of 7:21 a.m. Eastern Time. It is 7:54 a.m. Eastern Time, June 11, 2023. And as you can see, the tropics are looking quiet with no development expected for the next 48 hours, nor in the Eastern Pacific or Central Pacific. So there is no tropical developments within the next 48 hours. As you can see on the satellite imagery, you can see the main development region in the Atlantic, Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico looks pretty quiet. And I'll be telling you guys why in this later in the video. But as you can see, we do have some tropical waves coming off the western coast of Africa. We do have some tropical waves moving into the northern tip of South America. And they're just saying south of the Caribbean right around now. The tropical waves are just saying over the South America region. And as you can see, the Eastern Pacific, we do have a line of tropical waves, but those are not expected to develop within the next 48 hours, nor 7 days. As you can see, there's no tropical developments expected within the next 7 days within Atlantic wide, the Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico, nor the Eastern Pacific, nor Central Pacific there. So there is no tropical waves expected to develop as for the National Hurricane Center. So yeah, as for the National Hurricane Center, there's no tropical development, so you guys don't need to worry, but the weather can change, as you can see. So let's look at the tropicaltidbits.com. So this is the water vapor imagery. As you can see, we do have some tropical waves coming right off the coast of Africa right over there, but those are not expected to develop, though. That is a big wide mass of convection right over there moving west through the out of the land, the western tip of South Africa, just south of the main development region, as you can see. And as you can see, we do have some small pockets of tropical waves moving west that just emerged off the west coast of Africa. And you can see some tropical waves just off the northern tip of South America, as you can see right here. But those are not expected to develop, as you can see. You do see this dry air right over here, just north of the tropical waves right over here. You can see this dry air. That's all it does. That's keeping these tropical waves south of the main development region, and that's keeping development within this region right over here very, very low. As you can see, that's all dry air, as you can see right over here. So tropical waves will not be able to develop nor form within these within this region right over here due to that dry air. Tropical waves need moist air, as you can see right over here. And we do have some dry air within the Gulf of Mexico and just south of the Caribbean right over here. We do have some dry air, but we do have some small pockets within the Caribbean of shower and thunderstorm activity, but those are not expected to develop, even though the ocean temperatures are warm, as you can see. Let's take a look at the ocean temperatures. But as you can see right over here, that's at Eastern Pacific. You can see those pockets of tropical waves right over here, the shower and thunderstorm activities, but those are not expected to develop due to that wind shear. Wind shear just playing a big toll in the Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean. As you can see these shower and thunderstorm activities kind of merging east, tilting east due to that wind shear. That wind shear is playing a big role, as you can see right over here. And as we look at the ocean anomaly, you can see right over here. Let's go to North America. As you can see, the ocean temperatures are hot, as you can see over here. They're way above average, 26 degrees or higher. That's above average, as you can see. That's about 80 degrees. As you can see, the main development region is very, very warm, and you can see the Caribbean is very, very warm. Warmest, as you can see, the Caribbean is the warmest right over here, just south of Cuba and Jamaica. They are dealing with some warm waters. You can see the Gulf of Mexico dealing with some warm waters, as you can see right over here. And the Eastern Pacific, we got to talk about the Eastern Pacific. They're dealing with some warm waters also due to the El Nino, as you can see right over here. Just right over here near these, under the peninsula right over here of New Mexico. They're dealing with some very, very warm waters right over here. The waters are very, very warm there. The Central America right over here. and that's just going to play a pole. They're going to keep staying warm, as you can see right over here, due to that El Nino. And as these months go on, as we get deep into hurricane season, the ocean temperature is just going to keep getting warmer and warmer, as you can see right over here. And that's about it for the ocean temperatures. And as you can see right over here, the El Nino's right over here that just kicked in about 24 hours ago. You see that El Nino, those warm temperatures right over here in the Eastern Pacific. That's expected to get warmer as the months go on, as we get to August, September, as a warmer months. The peak of the Atlantic hurricane season is just going to play a toll in the Eastern Pacific. We do expect above average hurricanes and named storms in the Eastern Pacific than Atlantic right over here in the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico. Due to that wind shear, there's going to be heavy wind shear throughout the Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico, and Atlantic due to that El Nino. And we're going to be seeing more tropical development within the Eastern Pacific and maybe Central Pacific. But that doesn't mean that we can't see some tropical development within the Atlantic Ocean. Those ocean temperatures are way above average, as you can see, about 2 to maybe 4 degrees above average, as you can see within the Atlantic Ocean, especially just north of the main development region. We do see some very, very warm waters right over here. So keep that in mind. Just because the wind shear and the El Nino is kicking in, don't mean we can't see some developments within the Atlantic Ocean. And as you can see, that's the ocean anomaly. As you can see, let's look at the forecast models as to North Atlantic. As you can see, those tropical waves are bringing some rain within the main development region, just south of it. You can see that high pressure right over there due to that, where that dust is. You can see it's steering storms. As you can see, these storms are moving just around this high pressure, steering storms right over here. As you can see, those tropical waves are bringing some rain showers right off the northern tip of South America. You can see some rain showers right over here in the Eastern Pacific due to those tropical waves right over here. And we do have some line of stretching hundreds and hundreds of miles. These tropical waves are bringing some heavy rain, as you can see right over here. This is June 11th, Sunday. This is about right now. Do you see that high pressure right over here where that dust is? That's just going to be steering these storms. And you can see there's no storms near that high pressure right over there due to that dust. And as you can see, keep this track going right over here. As you can see, as we keep this going right over here, you can see this would move. As you can see, the tropical waves, they're just going to keep playing a toll. This is June 14th. It's still the same thing. Still have those rain showers moving through northern tip of South America, the Caribbean, Central America. You still see those tropical waves bringing some rain showers right over there. And that's just going to take a toll. As you can see, those rain showers have shifted north a little. Right over here, just off the northern tip of South America, those rain showers, those tropical waves have shifted north a little due to that Saharan dust shifting north also. And as you can see, as we keep this going, as you can see, it's still saying the plain thing. This is June 18th. This is about 7 days later. It's about a week later, as you can see. We do see some spin up right over here within Central America, right over here, just emerging off Central America, picking up that moisture, as you can see right over here. But the GFS model has been playing with the system that could be developing, a hurricane that could be developing within the Western Caribbean and the Gulf, moving into the Gulf of Mexico. The GFS model has been playing with that for the past 3 to 4 days, as you can see right over here. But everybody's kind of shook by this, but this is what the GFS model does. No other model is talking about a system developing this strong, but nobody's really, you know what I'm saying, no other models or nobody really is talking about this system really developing. And due to that wind shear, I mean, the ocean temperatures are very warm, but the wind shear is just very, very strong for this system to be very, very strong, like the GFS model is talking. So let's see how strong the system is going to be now. As you can see, as keep this going, you can see the system, it kind of hovers over the Central America and New Mexico spot right over here, near the Yucatan right over here. It kind of hovers right over there and just moves and moves right over right through the central Florida right over there on June 26th. But as you know, this is way too far out. It looks like we got two systems right over here. We have one system right here, right over the Bahamas right over here. And we do have one other system right over here near the Yucatan. But I do not expect it to be strong. I don't really expect this to be developed. It's very unlikely for this to develop due to the only model that's talking about this is the GFS model, and due to like it being way too far out. The GFS model is talking about a big storm, which is way too far out. So don't take this lightly, but still don't take this lightly, though. This could develop, as you can see, bring some rain to the Yucatan and Florida, bring some rain all over through the Gulf of Mexico and the coastline. So do not take this lightly. As you can see, the system, it kind of moves just out into the Atlantic, as you can see right over here. It kind of zips through the state of Florida, moves right through the Atlantic, and it's kind of gone. We do see some tropical wave. There is a lot of moisture, as you can see, within the south of the Caribbean, near the northern tip of South America and Central America. You do see a lot of moisture, as you can see. This is June 24th, June 26th. You can see a system hitting the state of Florida. The GFS model is only picking up the system that's hitting Florida, but no other models are talking about this. June 26th, as you can see, maybe hit the state of Florida. So that's about it. There was a system that was supposed to develop within the Eastern Pacific that the GFS model has been tracking. Let's go look at that. If I can find the Eastern Pacific, right here. And as you can see, the Eastern Pacific, this is June 20th. This is about 9 days later. As you can see, those tropical waves are moving through the Eastern Pacific, moving west, as you can see. But there's no development. There's no low pressure systems, as you can see. There's a lot of rainfall. And as you can see right over here, like June 18th, June 16th, June 17th, June 18th, we can see a system develop. A real quick system, a very weak system, as you can see. But it looks very, very weak with the pressure around 1,001 millibars, as you can see. And we could see a quick spin up, but that's the GFS model is the only model that's talking about it, as I said. And if we look at some other models, let's look at the European model, because the European model is saying something totally different, as you can see, June 14, June 16, June 17, June 18. It is not talking about any systems moving through the Yucatan, the Western Caribbean, as you can see. So the GFS models have been playing with these two systems for the past couple days. I don't expect these systems to develop. They do develop. I'll keep you guys notified. And all you got to do is subscribe to my channel, For Cyclone, and I'll keep you guys notified. And that's about it. Let's look at the GFS model. Let's look at the humidity. So as you can see, this is about right now, June 11th. It is very, very dry right over here near the main development region, moving into the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Puerto Rico. Very, very dry due to that dust, but that was sure make a move, as you can see. Moving into June 17th, that moisture starts to kick back in, as you can see. And as I said, the GFS model is tracking a system right over here near the Yucatan, developing and moving straight through Florida, as you can see right over here, and zipping through Florida. We do have that other system that the GFS model is tracking. As I said, I don't expect these two systems to actually develop. Playing with the GFS model has been doing this for years, I heard, and I don't expect these two to develop. But it's just a lot of moisture moving through the northern tip of South America. We could see some development within the Eastern Pacific due to those very, very warm waters, as you saw. But the wind shear is just not going to let these systems develop, as you can see. Let's take a look at the wind shear. The wind shear is going to be taking a toll. You can see the wind shear right now is very, very strong within the Gulf of Mexico. And as you keep this going, the wind shear is just going to play that same role. As you can see, there's a lot of wind shear around the storm. As you can see, the wind shear is very, very strong around the northern tip of the storm. The center of the storm, the wind shear is very, very strong. So that's another reason why I don't see the system developing, as you can see right over here. Ocean temperatures are very, very strong, as you can see. So that's about it from the tropics. The tropics are looking very quiet right now. There's a lot of dry air within the Gulf of Mexico and the Western Caribbean, as you can see, due to that dust and that high pressure system. So that's about it. It's June 11th. It's 8:08 a.m. Let's look at the as you can see. Let's go look at Windy. Now, Windy is going to let you can show you those ocean temperatures right now from Windy. And as you can see, let's zoom out. These ocean temperatures are very, very warm. As you can see, let's go to menu, temperature. You can see the temperature of the ocean, very, very warm, as you can see. The Gulf of Mexico is all dealing with some very, very warm temperatures, 79 degrees to like 85 degrees, as you can see, especially the eastern tip of North America near New Mexico, very, very warm. So the system can develop these ocean temperatures gradually warmer. And you can see the Eastern Pacific is dealing with some very, very warm ocean temperatures too, due to that El Nino, as you can see right over here. So the ocean temperatures are very, very warm, as you can see, but the main development regions dealing with some warm ocean temperatures, but due to that dry air, it's dust moving right off the coast of Africa, right up here, moving into the western tip part of the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Haiti. It's going to take a toll on development within that region right over here due to that dust. And I thank you all for watching my video. As you can see, appreciate you all for watching my video. And if you want to see more content like this, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.